So Brooklyn has decided to respond back to some of the criticism that she's gotten ever since she said that she wants to link back up with Chris and Debo. So some supporters feel like she wants to link back up for views or to be back on Influencer City. So she decides to address all of that in a Snapchat right here. So y'all check it out.
And let me just say this, because I see a lot on here talking about what I said in my Q&A about having a sit down. Y'all talking about I want to be back on the show, or I want I just want to be around because they're popping. They're right now, like, I have my own clout. I don't need to chase somebody to be around somebody because they have a show and they have motion. I have my own motion, a lot of it actually. And y'all can't tell me about my past friends. Y'all's not in my shoes. Y'all don't know how our bonds were. So for y'all to be talking shit, I just really don't understand it, baby. I don't understand it. What y'all get so confused and mixed up in y'all head is, just because we're influencers, that don't mean that we gotta make content together to have a friendship. I could be friends with somebody and not make one video, but y'all just so slow. Y'all don't understand that.
So now some supporters are pointing out the fact that if she intends on having a friendship off of social media, then why did she bring this to social media to begin with? Why did she make it public that she wanted to have a sit-down conversation with Chris and Debo, which has now hyped up a lot of supporters expecting to see this? So if it's not about content, then why make it content in one of your videos? Why not just reach out behind the scenes? So now I think we all can agree that Brooklyn definitely does have her own motion, but a lot of supporters are pointing out the fact that when it comes to this YouTube space, unless she collabs with certain people, she does not really get any views. Now, for the past 6 months, it's been Jay Cinco, so unless his name is in the title or in her video, she's not getting any views. So now some supporters are also pointing out what Brooklyn had said early in her video, which was the fact that she wanted to go to Houston and do some content, but the only people that she knows in Houston she's no longer cool with, so therefore she's not sure who would actually want to collab with her. So then fast forward later in the video, she then says that she wants to have a sit-down conversation with Chris and Debo. So as of now, neither Chris nor Debo have publicly acknowledged Brooklyn's interest in wanting to have a sit-down conversation. So this could mean one or two things. One being that maybe there's some plans being arranged in the background, or two, they're simply not interested. Now some supporters are pointing to not being interested simply because yesterday while Chris was on live, a supporter dropped down in the comment section and left this comment right here. Well, Chris wound up reading this comment, so y'all check out what he had to say.
And they say the kicky ticket been revoked. Nah, bro, for real though. Man, you won against me, bro. I quit, bro.
So now y'all saw Chris's response, right? Okay, so y'all let me know in the comment section what is given to y'all, because to me, it's given the ship has sailed. He's not interested. So y'all let me know. So now what it looks like is that there definitely was a conversation had amongst the group, whether or not this conversation was actually going to happen. Now, I know a lot of supporters are like, well, what's the big deal? I mean, they've been friends with Brooklyn for so long. They should definitely be able to work this out. Well, there is a big issue here because their loyalty lies with Manny. I think a lot of supporters fail to realize that Manny is the person that helped them get to where they are today. That is where their loyalty lies. And Brooklyn and her mother made a lot of claims towards Manny and the entire brand. And then, of course, I'm sure there's things behind the scenes that we're not privy to. So who really knows how they feel about this sit down with Brooklyn? And then we also know that Debo in the past has expressed interest in wanting to reconnect with her. But guess what? That kind of all fell on deaf ears. It kind of was ignored. And then aside from all of that, it was all of this that was said publicly. So
Manny's a bitch. Debo's a bitch. Chris is a bitch. All y'all are soft as... Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Y'all soft as hell.
Do you miss Debo? No. Can't. Fuck all y'all. Hello.
So now keep in mind, even though they were not on speaking terms, Chris and Debo never turned around and spoke about Brooklyn publicly the way that she spoke about them. So y'all let me know if y'all think the sit down is actually going to happen in the comment section down below. Alright guys, well that's all I got for this video, so I will catch you next time with some more scoops. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks!